welcome to Natural Travel. Okay, so today I want to talk about our Royal Caribbean cruise. If you watch my channel, you'll see that I added on some pictures of our cruise and added on a video of some of the foods that my son was able to have. But I wanted to take a step back for you guys and kind of explain why we chose Royal Caribbean and how we went through the process of this whole dietary restrictions. So when we booked the cruise, when we decided that we wanted to go with Royal Caribbean, we chose them because this was my 12th cruise. So we've done a lot of other lines. We've done Norwegian, we've done Royal Caribbean, some lines that don't exist anymore, the Big Red Boat, Hawaiian American, and I've done Carnival. So basically, we went with Royal Caribbean because we liked their entertainment the best, we liked their customer service the best, and we liked their food the best. And we thought it was the best chance for us to have a good vacation with my son and his food allergies. So we booked the cruise. When we talked to our travel agent, she basically told us contact the department that handles the food allergies. So we did. Okay, so I have it up here on my computer. That is called the Access Department. And I'm going to put a link below so that you guys can go right to their website. It gives you all the information you need. But it is www.royalcaribbean.com/experience/accessible-cruising. So if you need to go, if you're going on a Royal Caribbean cruise and you have some food allergies, these are the people to talk to. So what I did was I did contact them. They were fantastic, but we were still a little worried. It's one thing to say something over the phone and via email, and how we went about it is I made a brand name list, and I'm going to show that right now to you guys. After that brand name list, I then sent that to them. When I sent it to them, they said, okay, it's not time for you to, or for us to send it to the cruise ship. But what we do need from you is from that brand list, how much does he need each day? So I went back to that brand name list, and I'll show that to you guys in a second, the weekly amounts that we had put for our child, just so you guys can get an example of what it looks like. So I will show that to you guys now as well. So then after that, they then sent that to the cruise ship. I hadn't heard anything from them for a couple weeks. I was a little worried because it was like 3 weeks before our cruise, so I was kind of panicking. I did have some things with us, juice, crackers, some different like candies and stuff. We were on a Halloween cruise, so we had to bring his own candy because we knew they were going to do trick-or-treating. So remember guys, if you're going on a holiday cruise, there will be holiday things. So we love Halloween, and my son absolutely loves Halloween. So that's why we chose Halloween for our family. However, you need to remember that on those cruises, they always have things. So Christmas cruises, we have not been on one, but they're gonna have activities for Christmas. And most of the time, that includes food for something. Whether it's Christmas cookies or whatever it might be, there is going to be food involved. So we brought our own candy for him. And also at that time, we, on the cruise, made sure that he handed in his candy, and we went to the gift shop and bought him something that he enjoyed. So they got back to me regarding that email that I sent them 3 weeks before. Got an email back from them. And guys, this is the most amazing thing that I have ever dealt with in my life. So what happened was when they sent that email back, what their response was is that they were going to try to get the items in their normal delivery. If they could not get those items, they were personally going to go out the day that we got on that ship and buy those items from the grocery store, Whole Foods, wherever they needed to get them. So we weren't sure what was going to happen. We were still a little leery of, we're at the middle of the ocean. Like, we had no idea. And we had, since we left from New Jersey and went all the way down to Florida, we had like 2.5 days at sea, and then the same thing coming back. So we really weren't sure what was going to happen. There were no stores for us to find food. So the first day we get on the cruise ship, it was in the middle of a nor'easter storm. It was pretty bad. It was raining, windy. It was a rough go. But we went up to the buffet. At this point, we didn't really know what to get him, so we got him pizza and some fruit and some salad. He was good. After that, we went down to the kids center and to the main dining room to talk to them. We had to come back after the muster drill, which took forever. People didn't show up. So if you go on a cruise, please show up for that muster drill. It makes it so much faster for everybody else, especially people with children. I'm just going to say that. It was 45 minutes of unable to sit still. So remember that when you go, please. Show up, because they're going to find you and make you come. Either way. There's no bars open. There's no food open. There's no entertainment open. There's nothing to do. So please show up to that. It makes it a lot nicer for the families that do have children. So anyway, so after that we went to speak with the main dining room. And what they told us was the first night, come in, let us know, which was that night, and they will handle everything. They did say that they did have his name on file. So that first night we went to the main dining room, and they were amazing. We had some awesome, our server Ted was amazing. And the person that worked with him, Arvin, they were fantastic. And on top of them, we found out that Ted, so you'll have the same waiter most times. Lunch and breakfast, not always, but they tried. They had specific waiters. We figured this out halfway through the cruise. And we figured it out because you could see all the other people that had the head waiter was speaking to and bringing food out to. They all had the same waiter. So Ted, our waiter, was awesome. Arvin remembered everything that we wanted, down to desserts and cappuccinos and espressos. He was awesome. So shout out to Ted and Arvin. You guys were awesome. We loved you. So our head waiter, Alan, was awesome as well. I mean, he not only went above and beyond on getting my son his food, but he interacted with us. He interacted with my son and made jokes, and it was just a fantastic experience. Like, really it was. So when we went that first night, sorry guys, I don't know what's wrong with me today, my voice. We went that first night, and basically I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I got sick and things didn't go well. So what I remember was when we went and talked to them, they told us the first night, what does he want for dinner? So we told them ahead of time, a couple hours before dinner. They had that there. So then what happened at the end of the dinner was we couldn't leave at the end of the dinner until we ordered my son's food for the next day. So we ordered his breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day. It was always correct. It was always what we ordered. He had tons of options. He had anything from pasta to burgers to pizza, pancakes, grilled cheese, French fries, salad, whatever this child wanted, they made for him. It was amazing. They also made homemade cupcakes. We had cupcakes in our cabin the whole cruise. I mean, we had tons of cupcakes, which was not a good thing, guys, for me. But anyway, we had tons of cupcakes. We had chocolate cupcakes, we had vanilla cupcakes, cupcakes galore. They got him his special ice cream, his special ice cream cones. They even went as far to make sure that he got apple juice that was approved for him. And they got it in the little pouches. So I know that they personally went out and bought that, which as a mother of a child with a food allergy was something that just, you can't say thank you enough for that, because it made our lives so much easier. Now, at the end of the cruise, we did realize that we had not ordered enough apple juice. So we have another cruise in April of 2019. We will rectify that for the next cruise and add extra juice. We just didn't know how much he was gonna drink on the cruise. So at the end, he did drink water and it was fine. They did also give him fresh squeezed orange juice. He did not have the drink package. We did, and I'm sure they just billed it to us, but they did offer him that if he wanted it. I'm trying to think of anything else. The Children's Center, they asked at the beginning, are there any food allergies? So they made sure they never gave him any food at all. So that was a plus too. They didn't have any special bracelets. I thought they did. Nothing. They just didn't feed him. And he was only there a couple hours at a time, so he was okay. It didn't bother him. So we ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the dining room every single night. There were times that we did go up to the buffet, but the only thing at the buffet that we felt comfortable giving him was fruit and pizza. And he did eat in Sorrento's, which is the pizza place there. But we made sure he always had plain pizza because we were not sure about the pepperoni. Other than that, so the first port we had was Port Canaveral. And we had a 5-hour excursion. And I'm thinking in my head, it's lunchtime. This isn't going to work. They cooked us a meal for him. We got it up in the buffet area. And they even gave us packaging for it. So we were able to take that item off of the cruise ship, which you typically cannot do. But because he had a food allergy, we were able to do that. Took that with us on the excursion. Because we went to Kennedy Space Center, and we researched the food things there. There's nothing that he could eat at Kennedy Space Center. Did have a little difficult time at the beginning with Kennedy Space Center. They were not going to allow us to bring food in. I called the corporate office and they said, we are so sorry, and they rectified that as well. So then we went to Coco Cay, their private island. And so we got off the boat, we did our stingray excursion, and we spent some time at the beach. It came time for lunch. We had ordered him food for that. They brought that food off the boat onto that island. It was a bit difficult to get that food. We didn't know who to speak to. We were used to Arvin, Ted, Allen, so that was a little more difficult. We didn't really know where to go, but they did get him his food, and it was correct, and it was what he ordered. They always had everything he needed. But all in all, I have to tell you, and again, I'll put all these links below, Royal Caribbean went above and beyond what they needed to do for my son. And I am so impressed with them. I'm excited to see what happens in April on a different cruise ship. This was Anthem of the Seas from Bayonne, New Jersey. They were amazing. We went one night. We went at probably 9:30 at night to the main dining room. And my son told them, I want an ice cream cone. 5 minutes, got him an ice cream cone. So if you have any questions, comment below. I will definitely answer them for you. I'm more than happy to. We will be doing more video blogs for our April cruise. That cruise, there will be 2 food allergy people. So my mother and father are going with us on that cruise. My mother has some pretty strict dietary restrictions due to some illnesses and things like that she's had in the past. So she is even more strict than what my son has. So we will be videoing all of that so that you guys can see for, a second Royal Caribbean cruise how it goes. And if you have any questions, like I said, please comment below. And hopefully the next cruise will go as well. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day.